Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for May 12th, 2015. It's a Tuesday morning and another foggy Tuesday morning, especially right along the coast, where visibilities are falling to around 2 miles or below, especially on Long Island. We have a very interesting weather development happening today. Now, you might say, with a cold front moving through, to expect scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not the case this time, and I'm going to show you why. You see these winds right here? These winds are starting to line up just right to downslope off the Appalachian Mountains, and the impact of that will be twofold. One, you'll notice your dew points, which are currently right now in the lower 60s and mid 60s, crashing this afternoon into the 40s and 50s. Meanwhile, while that dry air is moving in because it's sinking off of the Appalachian Mountains, temperatures are going to spike into the mid-80s in the New York City metropolitan area and upper 80s to lower 90s, let's say from about Newark, right, just west of New York City, on south through the Delaware River Valley, towards southwestern New Jersey, and through southeastern Pennsylvania. There will be a threat for temperatures to push 90, 91 degrees, especially if that dry air, that sinking air, really takes hold at the lower levels of the atmosphere. So it's certainly something to keep an eye on. That's basically going to lead to a inhibiting factor on any thunderstorms that develop this afternoon. So the cold front will move through, but it will be mostly dry. It can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm here and there. But for the most part, because of all this dry air at the surface and very warm air at the mid-levels of the atmosphere at 850 millibars, it's going to kill the thunderstorm threat. So as a result, only an isolated thunderstorm threat is expected for this afternoon. And you'll notice when that dry air takes hold, because all these low clouds and fog will burn off a lot faster than what we've been seeing the past few days as that westerly and west-southwesterly wind takes hold. So let's take a look at our radar. And currently right now we really don't have much going on out there. We have a few isolated showers here and there. This is what's left of Ana that is lifting up into the northwestern Atlantic. It's barely a tropical low at this point. And then here's our cold front out here, and then you have these widely scattered and isolated showers kind of popped up here and there over Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Most of the energy is focused up towards the Mohawk River Valley and northward towards portions of the St. Lawrence River Valley. So we're really dealing with a situation where we really don't have much in the way of lifting as well, aside from the surface cold front. So this low pressure system will lift up towards southeastern Canada. The cold front will move through this afternoon with a few isolated showers and thunderstorms. The strongest thunderstorms will be capable of heavy downpours, wind gusts over 40 miles per hour, and occasional to frequent lightning. Can't rule out a little bit of hail too. The windy conditions, I think, actually are going to be outside these thunderstorms. With the winds from the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour, don't be surprised to see gusts over 30 miles per hour at times this afternoon as those winds really pick up off of the Appalachian Mountains this afternoon. So it's going to be a dry, windy afternoon for most locations and rather hot with temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s for pretty much everyone outside of the immediate coast. So in New York City, it'll probably be around 84. Long Island, more like around 80, with that wind influenced a bit from the Atlantic Ocean. So what about the rest of the week? Well, let's take a look at our latest model guidance from the PESA AWOL website. We're going to take a look at the European model guidance. And again, today our cold front moves through. Temperatures in the mid-80s in the New York City metropolitan area, upper 70s to lower 80s on Long Island, and mid to upper 80s, or should I say upper 80s to lower 90s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. For tomorrow, high pressure is basically taking control with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s for lows, high temperatures only in the mid to upper 60s. Now think about this. You're talking about a 20 to at times, possibly even a 30-degree drop in temperatures from this afternoon. So quite a bit cooler, quite a bit drier with your dew points in the 30s. Watch out for that fire danger. I think it's going to really come back in a significant way starting tomorrow and continuing on through the rest of this week. On Thursday, high pressure will be sitting right overhead, light winds. Watch out for these temperatures. We're expecting mid to upper 40s for most locations for lows, However, in your interior locations, especially above, let's say, about 2,000 feet, those temperatures are going to be falling into the upper 30s. There could be a threat for frost, so if you have some plants out there, I would protect them. Even if you're only expected to be in the mid 40s, protect them anyway, just to be on the safe side, because Thursday morning is going to be a rather chilly morning. High temperatures in the afternoon in the upper 60s to lower 70s. On Friday, high pressure will be slowly exiting. Not too bad though of a day. Temperatures in the lower to mid 50s, high temperatures in the lower 70s. Now on Saturday, a warm front will approach the region but will stall over the region. Look for increasing clouds with scattered showers. Low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s, high temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s in the New York City metropolitan area, mid to upper 70s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. On Sunday, that stationary front will linger over the region. You'll definitely notice a difference in temperatures on Sunday. Mid to upper 50s for lows in the New York City metropolitan area, lower to mid 60s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. High temperatures on Sunday in the upper 60s to lower 70s in the New York City metropolitan area, mid 70s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Now, the caveat here with this forecast is dependent on how strong the marine layer is on Sunday. So if this high pressure system is a little bit stronger because of the convergence it's setting up here, then that backdoor cold front is going to push a little bit further south. And what that would do is not only lead to more clearing skies, to be honest, from northeast to southwest, but it also will lead to a much cooler regime for the Philadelphia metropolitan area, leading to temperatures more likely around 70 rather than 80 on Saturday. So we're going to have to watch that very carefully. But right now it looks like we have that frontal boundary basically stuck around the region. And then on Monday, still a threat for showers. I think dry conditions for much of the day, but as we get towards the afternoon, as a warm front approaches from the west with our next low pressure system lifting up through the Great Lakes, we'll see a better potential for some scattered showers. But that marine layer, I think, really locks in. And Monday should be a rather interesting day in terms of cloud cover and the potential for showers. Look for temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s, high temperatures in the lower to mid 70s. If that marine air mass, though, really takes hold, do not be surprised if we're stuck in the mid 60s with a northeasterly wind as that warm front gets stuck. So a lot to watch out for as we head into this weekend and towards next week, with the potential for a cooler forecast than what we're currently showing, depending on the strength of the marine air mass. And believe me, we're going to be talking about that a lot through the rest of this spring and into this summer. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Thank you for following NYNJPA Weather, and as always, stay safe out there.